What is art? Is art physical, tangible? Is it abstract? Is it solely confined to theaters, galleries, and museum walls? Or does art exist in day-to-day life, in everything we do? Where do art's boundaries, if any, lie? We set out in the USC community to explore different understandings of what defines art.
Initially, the question poses a bit of a struggle.
What do you think art is?
Some spontaneous
art.
How would you define art? What is art?
Art. Are we on right now?
what's the word I'm looking for?
Art. I blanked out all of a sudden.
It's not so much like a tangible thing. It's more just like kind of like a way for people just to kind of
just putting thoughts on pictures, pretty much.
Cool. No, but I got a question for you.
That's effort.
Hey! What do you think art is?
Oh my god, what is art? Just deepness, you know? Of like my mind and my soul. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, no. Art to me is just communication.
Something that is created from within your own imagination. That'd be my definition of art. I don't know.
To me, it's creativity and self-expression.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it.
Yeah. So that could be in any form? Are you a business major?
I'm a business major, but I was originally an art major. So if you can be creative and express art your own creative way. And I think it's also very personal to each person.
Yeah.
So that's art.
It can be writing, singing, any type of art you can possibly think of. It's a way of, or a form of getting what you want to say out.
Art is everything that makes you happy, makes you feel like everything in the world is beautiful and disturbing and everything. Art is everything to me. Yeah.
Art is all around us. I mean, you can see art in everything. It doesn't have to be hanging up in a museum wall. It's part of life. I think art is at the core of everything we are as humans.
Art for me is a personal expression of who you are. It's basically the passion that drives you for whatever you're here on this planet for. I really feel that when I put my pen to a paper or I sit down to edit my video, I really feel like that my personal expression is really what's going to drive my personal art. Art is what's within us, and I really feel like it's a personal viewpoint of who you are.
For me, art, it's what we as human beings want people to be remembered by. And what I mean specifically is, I guess, you know, every culture has something to offer the world, and the best way for a lot of for people to be able to express what they have to offer is doing it through art.
A definition of art, I would say something that's abstract that means something to the artist or means something to the people viewing it or, I don't know, experiencing it. I mean, it can be anything from a song, a painting. I think even sports can be a form of art. So, I mean, I guess like anything that you're like really passionate about that like has an abstract meaning for you.
What is art to someone is not art to other people.
You know, art is so like subjective. It's so like you can interpret it in different ways. So, I mean, people can just look at like a painting or see a play and like just take different things from it. And I think it's just all about like making it your own, whether you're the artist or the viewer.
I really feel like you and I could have completely different views on something, on someone, on even a girl, and we can view them completely differently. It's the same with art.
Is football an art to you?
Yeah, because you gotta design plays.
Right.
You gotta design routes. And you gotta design patterns on the field. So it's pretty much the same thing as art.
Yeah, I mean, every sport has its own art, and like every, you know, the little details that make the sport more than just a sport.
I mean, sports is not art, but it's another way of getting your form out, aggression and all that.
So how is that not art then? If it's another way of getting things out?
Because of the contact, the rules and all that. Art is more like free will. You can just do what you want, and sports is you gotta stay here. It's like more of a structural art.
Yeah. Huh. What's your major?
Econ major.
Econ?
Yeah.
Do you think that there's art in studying economics?
Not really. I don't think so. It's
really?
rather dry, I think, compared to art. You know?
I'm a journalist, and well, you know, I guess I can consider that a form of art if I wanted to. You know, it's a craft, and you know, crafts turn into art depending on how you see it. You know, some people may think it's garbage. You know?
And there's just so many different layers of it, because when I think about this class, you know, like we're writing about art, but there's like a whole nother layer on top of that, because writing itself is an art, and it's like you want to mimic that in like both works.
I think a lot of people have these, you know, have ideas about what art is, and it's out there, it's over there somewhere, and it's bigger than them, or you know, it looks down on them, or whatever else. And then also I'm interested in I guess the social possibilities of writing and arts more generally to make the world a better place.
My personal definition of art is something that is not found in the dictionary of Webster. It is found in what I do in my everyday life, like sleeping. It to me is something very artistic because my eyes are closed and how I lick my fur. That is very, very artistic. Well, I'm going to go now and take a nap and be artistic. I will talk to you later.